Hi, it's Paul from MTB Pro. Today's Friday the 29th of September, last trading day of the month, and this is my stock swing trading analysis and alert video. So let's start with the current open trades. So I mentioned AMTD yesterday. We've been in this now since June on the weekly, swing trading it. I will be taking profits today to close out the month because it's been a very, very tough month in the markets. I read lots of articles overnight about the stock markets being turned on the head during September. It's been a tough month, but still in profit. So this will just add to those profits and just clear my clear the decks ready for October. So AMTD will be taking profits today, unless it really jumps down, but I very much doubt it. So let's go to the live trades. Google is almost back at break even, just about back at break even now. So we've got out of this central zone here and really broke out of there. So we just need to get back above the entry and back in profit now. So patience has been strained on this trade with Google. It just seems to want to now move back out and back into profit. So we did enter this back here in July, but now we're looking to get back to break even. To be honest, unless we have some really big moves above this wave 3 level, I will be looking to take profit at some stage in the coming week or so, just to get out of it. So Tesla, let's zoom in a little bit here. So first day of indecision in the markets yesterday, and as you can see at the bottom there, the volume has been dropping all week. So hopefully now we have found support and this can turn around and get back to business as normal. So let's see how that goes today. Trip, I thought we had a great day the day before yesterday, and then we've had another sell-off back into this support level. So I've just got to ride it out really, and it's a trend reversal, well, potential trend reversal trade, and they are quite difficult. So you know, we've come off these bottoms. Lots of analysts saying this was the bottom and now it's moving up, but we are getting some increased volume again. So let's just see how we go. Just got to stick with it, I think, and see if we can get through and back up and break this high in the coming weeks. So Rice rejected the lows again yesterday. Lot lower volume though. So we're around about 1% profit on the trading account balance. We just seem to be struggling to push up through. There is a call here for maybe now taking the profit and running. But I just want to carry this over into October. I want to give it another week to see if we can break out of this range with some force. I mean, the good thing for me there, the market did try and take it lower, but rejected those lows. You know, low volume. So I don't think Friday will be a fantastic day today, but let's see if we can hold that position going into October. So the short on CAH finally turned back down after the pull back up, and we're back into profit. Really good day to the downside with increased volume there at the bottom. So all looking good so far. We just need close near the low. We've got to push through this zone now. Whether we've got enough juice on a Friday to do that, I don't know. The main thing for me is let's see if we can get back down into this zone today. SHPG, another indecision day. We're still in profit on this short. It is quite a gappy stock. We've just got to be, I think I've just got to be a bit patient really. We've got to, once we can get past these two lows here, maybe today, I think we've got some fresh air down to around about 14483, down to this consolidation level here. So looking okay so far on the short. Snap continues its pullback against the bearish run. Again, markets are just turning themselves upside down at the moment. But you know, I'm in it. I've got a stop loss there for a reason, because it's a really good wave 4 resistance level there, and let's just see if this can hold and turn back down again. KEM, the long on KEM, we're in profit now. We had the really strange lead into the trade on Wednesday and then sold off, but yesterday we had a gap up and move higher, so we had the higher high, the higher low, and we closed near the high. Still quite high volume as well for this, so traders want to trade this. Let's see if this momentum can continue and clear this zone now. So DAL, another one of those strange stocks. We had this big swing to take us into the trade, gap down yesterday and then moved higher. Didn't take us out stop loss. We're just having a really a couple of these trades are just not behaving as they should, but that's trading occasionally. PAGP triggered yesterday. Been waiting for this for a while now. So we got in at 21.69, increased volume yesterday. Let's see if that momentum can continue and get back into profit. Just pulled back a little bit from the lows, but that's that's pretty normal when we have a big move. Let's see if we can consolidate that today and get down into a slight profit-making position. So the short on SONC took out stop loss yesterday for a loss of 1% on the trading account balance. I don't see this very often at all, to be honest. We had the gap down on Thursday, the enter short, and then we had a massive pullback. Some news, obviously during that trading day after, and it just really affected the overall bearish trend and turned it on its head. Something you cannot predict, but that's what happened. So now when we look at the spreadsheet, I'll bring that over. The close for September, you can tell it's been a tough month. We've closed a lot of trades here. Still in net profit of 3.2, barring any other losses today, which are probably DAL is a bit dodgy, but everything else should be okay. I'm going to be adding the AMTD profit to that, so we should be about 4.8% profit for the trading account balance. So still okay, but it's been a tough month compared to August. So let's go to the watch list. There's nothing new today because it's a Friday, and to be honest, everything is the last few days has been very strange, and there's been no real direction or really good pullbacks. So SGEN did test the wave 4 yesterday and didn't, we've got a double top there now. So if that was bearish momentum can come back down now, so we can come back down and break this M pivot, we've got a good chance of getting that short, and that would be really good. But let's see how it goes. Things aren't behaving as they should at the moment. PAA, the short, came very close to trigger yesterday, didn't quite make it. Let's see if the momentum can continue today to take us through into the trade. Did pull back from those lows, didn't like it. So I really probably not, it could trigger today, but it may also have a couple of indecision days, if you like, a couple of green bars in there today and Monday. The volume is slightly increasing if you see at the bottom here, you can see the volume increasing. So the momentum is starting to build both in price action and volume. So we could, once we get through this level, I think we get a nice little run down there. So finally, FCX seems to be breaking out of this sideways zone. We got increased volume yesterday. We had a good bullish move, closed reasonably close to the high. That momentum continues today. We could see the trigger through 1477 and into this long on FCX. Sideways on ENR, 44.63, still a good entry. It's just contracting at the moment. It's contracting in volume and in price action. Siri, Bit of a sell-off yesterday. We're back to the bottom of the range basically. We are waiting to break out of this range. So 561 still a good entry. KN got to the lows and then totally rejected them yesterday, and back to close around the open and the previous day's close as well. So not a lot happening there. When it does break though, if it breaks the downside, I think we'll be in for a good trade. DPZ, slightly new highs. We're just testing the lower bound of this previous weekly channel at the moment. If that can hold and come back down, we'll get a good short here. It's just taking its merry old time. So AMKR, I've cancelled the order for now because it got another new high yesterday on this wave 4. Really just not finding that resistance at all. So I've cancelled it for now, and let's see how that goes for next week. So have a great trading day, a great weekend, and I'll see you all in October.